So here we are at the time of this video. We're 1 year into Stadia's lifespan, and to be frank with you guys, if there wasn't much of a future to get excited about, I'm not sure how much I would be into Stadia, but the excitement of Stadia cloud-only exclusives gets me hyped. New AAA titles, the endless possibilities of what this versatile platform can accomplish. Not only that, but we were told over 400 games are being developed right now and headed to Stadia, with 200 studios making those games. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what Jack Buser, Stadia head of games, had to say in a recent interview.
The stuff that's going to come in 2021 alone is going to be mind-blowing. I mean, just to give you sort of a sense of what we're looking at, we have over 200 developers currently building for Stadia.
Wow.
With over 400 games that we know about coming to the platform.
So in this video, we're going to take a look at the full scope of what games are coming in 2021 and beyond. That includes all the confirmed games, exclusive Stadia-only titles, the latest rumors of big AAA games that people want like GTA 5 and Call of Duty. All that in this video, so if you love Stadia or if you're wondering what is this cloud platform all about and what does it have going for it, hit that like button as it's so helpful, and consider subscribing to the fastest growing Stadia and cloud gaming channel in all of YouTube. Alright, so we have a lot to tackle in this video, so if you're looking for a particular topic, check the timestamps. Let's begin with the rumors of big titles you have relentlessly asked me the past 12 months. Keep in mind this section is all speculation and not confirmed, but I recently made a video about Call of Duty Warzone coming to Stadia. That is easily one of the most asked questions I get. It's possible we do see it because Google and Activision have already formed a partnership. I wouldn't be shocked that this launches sometime in 2021, and I can tell you guys for a fact that the people at the top of Stadia are completely aware that this is one of the most requested titles, especially when it's a game that requires so much disk space, and on Stadia that's not a problem. Then we have GTA 5. This one was heavily rumored back in August from a very reputable source who is in the know with all things GTA 5, and that is all they cover. They had said they heard that the Stadia version would be announced right alongside the new Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 next-gen port. Stadia would in turn be getting the next-gen version of GTA 5. This to me makes a lot of sense because Stadia is already partnered with Rockstar, as Red Dead Redemption is on the platform. Then we have Resident Evil Village and a new Monster Hunter title that is rumored for 2022. Some documents that were leaked by Capcom had confirmed that there is a partnership with Stadia, and that Stadia had given $10 million to make sure that this title was headed to Stadia alongside other ports. Then we have other titles that are supposed to come from EA. We still have 2 unannounced games that are still yet to come. Could it be Apex Legends that was rumored some time ago? That admittedly was a flimsy base of information to go off of, but it has been rumored. Then we have the sports franchises from EA. Stadia is set to get FIFA 21 and Madden 21 from this past 2020, but they have yet to be released. Will we see the new versions of these titles in FIFA 22 and Madden 22? And will they be next gen at all? Those are things we can only speculate at this point, but the way things have gone, I would bet money that Stadia will make the necessary investments to be needed to ensure that these titles that I just mentioned will be on the platform. Also, the last thing to know is that the VP of Stadia also mentioned that you will be seeing many more free-to-play games coming. So that can range things from, like we just mentioned, Apex or maybe Fortnite, or enter whatever free-to-play title is extremely popular. With that, I'm sure there are hundreds of games I didn't list here in terms of rumors and things you guys are wondering about, so feel free to ask about those games down below. So let's finally move on to those who want to know exactly which games are confirmed to come to Stadia in 2021 and beyond. And from the list that I'm looking at, we have at least over 30 confirmed games, with a potential other 20 that were rated for Stadia and things of that sort. Keep in mind, again, this is just a fraction of what we're going to see, and we'll only talk about the confirmed games. We have a good list here of AAA titles and indie titles. Let's quickly start with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. This is an Ubisoft game, and it's a brawler with some of that old school look. Hitman 3 is coming in January. This is a highly anticipated game. Will be the first game to feature True State Share, a Stadia exclusive feature where we can create points in our game and let other people jump into that exact point where we left at it, and you'll do it with just a link. So think of sharing like your save file with your fellow gamers, and then they could jump in exactly where you left off. Gods Will Fall will be published by Deep Silver and is also headed to Stadia. We also have a big title in Riders Republic. Republic, set to come in February, featuring up to 50 players in an instance, and seems to be a really unique game that I'm looking forward to. Disco Elysium, the final cut, will head sometime in March. Monster Energy Supercross 4, that's also coming in March, and if you're a fan of motocross, this will be up your alley. Another big title here in Humankind will be coming in April, and this is a game like the Civilization series, but again, this will also feature state share, and for a title like this, that makes a lot of sense. Then we have the indie game Death Carnival. That should be here pretty much any day now. Outriders is coming in spring of 2021. That will be another big AAA title for Stadia. We also have games that are anticipated for 2021, but no dates of any kind. Two of these are confirmed for the Pro membership in Ark Survival Evolved. Then we have Journey to the Savage Planet. Both of these games will be coming free with your membership. Rest of the bigger AAA titles confirmed are Chorus. This is a space dog fighting game. We also have Dirt 5, a game that has already released but should make its way onto Stadia here at some point. Far Cry 6 just recently got delayed but will be coming to the platform. We have the Mafia Trilogy. We've been waiting for quite some time on these. Last but not least, here are the EA Sports titles in FIFA 21 and Madden 21. Both of these are coming sometime between January to March, so get ready for those. Rest of the games that we have here are more indies, and we have Chris Tales, Figment Creed Valley, Hello Engineer, Kaze and the Wild Mask, Nano Typing Chronicles, Phoenix Point, The Dark Side Detective, Tohu, Windjammers 2, and Young Souls. That rounds up all the confirmed titles headed to Stadia in 2021. But we've gotten hints of other games coming like Darksiders 3, more of the Borderlands series. Saints Row the Third has been rated for Stadia. Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege and Quarantine. These games have been rated for Stadia already, so I fully expect to see those titles hit the Stadia lineup soon. Finally, what about Stadia exclusive games? Well, recently Stadia's Vice President John Justice let us know we won't hear anything about first-party studios right away, which is the cloud-only exclusive games. Keep in mind, games like these can be massive in scope without limitations of running on a single computer or a single console. Theoretically, a Stadia first-party exclusive could be something like a 500-player battle royale if that's what they wanted to make and create, because Stadia is more than capable of doing it. But unfortunately, we might not hear anything about those first-party games until 2022. Instead, John Justice mentioned we will be hearing soon more about exclusives from their partner studios. Harmonix is set to make a Stadia exclusive title. This is the makers of Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Also Supermassive Games, the makers of Until Dawn. We are set to potentially see titles from these studios in this upcoming year. Overall, Stadia is set to make a pretty big mark in the gaming world, and while 2020 has mostly been a year to flesh out features and starting that process of bringing bigger games like Cyberpunk 2077, 2021 is set to be, in my opinion, Stadia's biggest year ever. You'll see titles coming in on a weekly basis, AAA titles coming more and more consistently day and date, and it will mark the year that Stadia has started to make the full leap into a full-blown and very respectable platform, and I am very excited to see that. Let me know down below your thoughts on the games coming in 2021. What games are you still hoping Stadia will be getting? What desires are you guys wanting to see in regards to Stadia first-party exclusives? Would you like to see a huge battle royale Fortnite-like game or a big giant MMO world? Let me know all that down below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe for daily Stadia and cloud gaming content. I'm Sunny, and like always, I'll see you guys in the cloud.